Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for November. Let's see what's coming in. Ooh, the moon, your major arcana, the moon card, imagination and perception. I love this. This is where you're seeing things clearly that other people can't see. You might even be able to see through the veils of the worlds. You might be able to see just the currents of feelings or emotions or vibrations, and it's just like, I'm just feeling my way into this and I see it really clearly. Why don't you? It might just be this sense of I'm seeing something so clearly now with the moon. Ooh, I love it. So we are in Scorpio season, your fellow water sign. We're moving into Sagittarius season. So let's see what's coming in for you. We have the new moon in Scorpio starting off the month, a full moon in Taurus mid-month. Saturn goes retrograde in your sign mid-month, so expect that, a bit of Saturnian energy mid-month. And we have Mercury retrograde as well. So let's see, Pentacles 7, Saturn, Taurus. Speaking of Saturn, in it comes. Okay. Saturn Taurus actually happens around the same time as the Taurus full moon, so you might be getting a lot of Saturnian, Taurian energy coming through. And it's like perhaps there's something's gaining your attention, like saying, I need to take a look at this, because there's something in your world, in your material world, that needs to be, looked at, restructured perhaps, or not even. It's like, is this structure right? Is this the right formulation of what this is? Because I feel like it's ready to move forward in the right form, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting, is that something, it's time, and it's like, now this is looking right, now this is feeling right. So it may be, Taurian themes, it could be around your money, it could be around what's going on with your relationship with your body and your diet and your health. It could also be around, I get home stuff, like I'm feeling like I'm at home, got my feet on the earth, I'm looking at my daily routines and I'm like, no, something feels right here. Could be, a lot to do with work-life balance, but it's like, yeah, I'm seeing that that's working for me now. And I've possibly had to put in a lot of work. And so something's becoming a little bit easier where it was hard work or something. Just if something's not on track or hasn't been working, Saturn will let you know. It will feel like delays. It will feel like it needs more time. It'll feel like, why is it something's just hit the stop button? And it's interesting because I kind of get the stop button, that there has been a stop button, but it's like there was a period of time that something needed a bit of time, and now to kind of internally reorganize itself, I guess. Maybe this is something within you, and now you're starting to see the rewards for that, the reason for that perhaps. So, yeah, interesting. Rewards for hard work. And here we have the Emperor coming in. So, Pisces, I just wanted to let you know, I'm going to turn my cards up the right way, that this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Pisces. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it on. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. Also, please check out all my other services. I do have healing work with the star card and readings. So this Saturnian energy is just so strong. It just feels like, boom, it's really in your face. It's like, yeah, this is taken hard work, but it's time now. Have I got these all upside down? I do. Somehow I managed to turn it upside down again. Flip it. You're flipping the narrative into, something positive. It might have been going to be happy, but it might have been something that stressed you out. It means you can explore new things. You've got a new strategy and plan, which opens up your pathway to new things. And how does this happen? I keep getting things round the wrong way. There's something around that, I read everything into the readings, and it's like, if you turn something around, you're turning something around quite literally, and it's meaning it feels different. it feels like it has more meaning, or it's now in its right form or right place. So the Emperor is all about wanting to take control, create order, and something to be right. So this is feeling right now, or has to feel right. And so it's a powerful energy. Maybe you're stepping into your power with this, crossed by the Four of Pentacles, and it might be a sense of, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go with that Four of Pentacles? Now, it may be that you're also getting some messages about being very careful with your budget and perhaps being very careful with resources. So maybe it's like you just have to manage that really well with this, with the Four of Pentacles. But, you know, the Four wants to turn into the Seven of Pentacles. It doesn't want to remain in this state. It wants to grow. There's something in your life that's ready to, that you're building, that is ready to grow. Could be very connected to career or a person or a situation and experience in your life. But it's ready to grow, and it can't remain in this contained safety of the comfort zone. And so it really is a sense of, yeah, it may feel like it's embracing the change and the growth and what all the potential that that brings for you. It's like when a child grows up and they can never remain the same as they are. They're always growing into something new. And it's, instead of holding on to what they were like last week, it's about embracing who they are right now and what they're growing into. And for whatever reason, they're showing me a child like as an example of, as we're children, we don't hold on to things, but the more we become, like, we don't go, oh, I wish I was, oh, well, I mean, this is a generalization, but they're just showing me this as an example that we're more open to the new and changing, depending on your experience. You know, if you've had something that has been a major trauma or something, then you're, or a major change, then maybe less so. But they're kind of showing me this inner child, childlike quality that's coming in, that is more open to just the new and allowing that energy to change and grow. So we have in your conscious mind the Star card. And so in your conscious mind, this is about feeling really guided, feeling like this is the right path, that I can feel so much more hopeful, because there's something around this Saturnian energy that felt almost, there was a lot of fears and doubts, maybe even feeling a little bit more serious, or couldn't quite be happy about it, or maybe even more pessimistic. But the Star card in your conscious mind is the need for peace and healing, and to be feeling hope, to be feeling really hopeful and embrace the future. So that's a feeling that could be something that you're thinking about, that you're wanting to bring into your life, and you would like. In the at the base, we've got this Nine of Wands, because this Nine of Wands suggests that there's been challenges. There's been a struggle or challenges, and, you know, you have had to meet those challenges, absolutely. But the driving force of it is to want to put those challenges behind you now. So there's a very strong motivation and drive to be able to do that. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. It definitely feels like there was something that was out of balance. You might have had your hands full. You might have had just a lot on your plate, because we've got this Nine of Swords here. Like, that's a little bit of stress and anxiety and worry. And it felt like, there were steps that were taken, but there was just this sense of, it was a bit of a balancing act. And the Emperor comes in and says, I want to take control now and feel like I'm bringing some kind of stability into my world. But it may require discipline or work, or has already required that. In the near future, we've got the Three of Wands. So this is the young Emperor coming in saying, okay, again, it's like, it's not the Emperor, it's the young Emperor. So it's not the adult, it's the child, or it's the new enterprise, or it's the new beginning, or it's the new thing that has ambitions to grow into what it wants to be. But it's ready to expand and grow now. There's something coming towards you that could be really positive, that you can look forward to, that's showing you that you're ready to expand and grow. You're turning up as the beautiful Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water. And this is where potentially you are in your feelings, I want to say, a bit more in the divine feminine, a bit more really in touch with your feelings and understanding what they mean. And I feel like there's a softness as well that comes in with this, like really valuing that you have these feelings and that you know how you feel about a certain situation or a person, and that it's really important to honor the way you feel. That's kind of what I get with this beautiful Queen of Cups. We have the energy surrounding you, the Nine of Swords, and it's just like, oh, there's so much on my mind, so much to think about. Maybe some sleepless nights, a bit of anxiety or worry with the Nine of Swords, some fears. There's nothing else here around it to suggest that there's anything to any of those fears are necessarily going to come to fruition. So, but the Nine of Swords nonetheless is like, I've just got a lot on my plate and a lot going on inside my mind. Yeah, there's a lot. So hopes and fears, we have the Hermit, which is sort of the salve or the healing energy to that Nine of Swords. The Hermit is the ability to go within and find the answers, whereas the Nine of Swords is where your mind's going around and around and around and it can't land on anything or it can't find the answers. So the Hermit is like, maybe you just need some time out to think, or that there's someone around you that can give you some wise words or help you with some wise words with the Hermit energy. We have as an outcome the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the King of Swords. So here you are going, well, what's come towards me is something really positive. It's making me happy. It's a message to go out and explore new things that make me happy, and to say yes to that, and to be fairly impartial around it, like to make a plan, a strategy and a plan around it, and say yes to it. So there's new things. It's like new things to discover and explore here, and you're getting the message around that. It could be around emotionally repatterning as well, a relationship, and the King of Swords can cut ties if you need to cut ties. That's something that comes through. But there's exciting new things for you to explore that is going to make you happy, and your spirit is giving you that message here. So I feel like, again, I'm getting a lot of inner child energy here. It's like, I want to go out exploring. Let's have some fun. Let's make plans around that. So it really feels like, yeah, there's something really like the hard aspect of it is over, and it's a bit more of a lighter energy to come through, that you can go off and explore something new that makes you happy. So we have, as an overall energy, the Ace of Swords. And so this Ace of Swords, this King of Swords wields this Ace of Swords well. So this is about the clarity, maybe a brilliant new idea, maybe just needing a mental break from something that's taken a lot out of you, a lot of work, because I feel like this is like all fresh, new, excited. I've got these new ideas, these new plans. It's going to make me happy. It's feeling excited about something again. And because these positive things are coming towards you, whereas the Saturn Taurus energy and the Nine of Swords felt like there was a heavier energy, like a burden or something required work. And now you're seeing something so clearly with the Moon card, imagination and perception. You're blending these beautiful energies of, okay, maybe I was imagining, or I had a vision of what it is that I wanted to see. And this owl sees things so clearly in the dark. And so it's like understanding that maybe there were some fears and doubts that were coming up, like this Nine of Swords, the phantoms that were coming up. But the Moon says, I want to trust what I see. I trust my own truth. I trust my own ideas. And there's something really fantastic here that you're seeing that you can go exploring, that can bring the growth, can bring the excitement, can bring something beautiful and new. But it does require a plan and getting organized. So it's like you're going off exploring, but not without a map, not without some kind of a plan here. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces, and see what is coming in. Affirmation card for Pisces. What is coming through for Pisces? Affirmation card. Let's see. Ah, beautiful. The message of the sea, listening to the shell, those beautiful messages of Neptune in Pisces. So it's like you get this intuitive message. You can be in this beautiful energy where you're absorbing a lot of energies around you and becoming really in tune with it. But at the same time, you're seeing things so clearly and able to let go of expectations to step into this new energy. It says, I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. Beautiful. And let's pull a charm for you. Let's pull a charm, Pisces. So let's see what is coming in. A charm for Pisces. The peace symbol. Okay. It's a very Piscean charm, actually. So there's a lot of beautiful shades of Pisces coming through, but we're actually seeing a lot of Aquarius as well. Like Pluto is moving into Aquarius and finally moving in there and going, right, boom, I'm here. And so we're seeing the star card is Aquarius, the King of Swords is Aquarius. So it's almost like you're connecting to these higher consciousness and seeing how elements in your life work. It's almost like if you could, for whatever reason they're showing me this, okay, I have to explain it, that we have all the planets. They're showing me Saturn and some of the planets in astrology, and they're things that affect the human realm, the influences that affect us. But then you can actually go above that and see see them almost like puppets on a string. I don't know why they're showing me this, but it's like you can go above the influences in your life and see, yeah, that's there. That works in my life. I can understand why that works, but I can also see there's an energy above that, a higher consciousness that I am now understanding and connecting into. And through this sense of, okay, understanding that there's energies here of Saturn, which is boundaries. There's energies of Mars, which is division. There's energies that can separate us in some way. Ultimately, when we go up to the higher realms, there's peace, which is what this peace symbol is. There's oneness, there's compassion. And so it's almost like you're getting this really amazing higher perspective onto some of the more earthly 3D paradigms in your life. And it's not like one is you're going, oh, okay, I need to collapse all that. It's just like, oh, now I understand why that works and what it does in my life. So it's this very, it's part of the Pluto in Aquarius energy of understanding things from this higher collective consciousness that's coming through here. And with the peace symbol next to the beautiful Queen of Cups, there's this sense of peace and compassion that you can open your heart and understand things from these higher perspectives, which can allow you to, see things very differently to other people or see things in your life very differently, which opens you up to this whole new experience, this whole new thing that you can explore in your life. So could feel like subtle but profound. A profound shift is what I'm feeling here, Pisces. I'm actually loving it. It's very beautiful and fun journey into some of the higher realms while still working with stuff down on the earth. So that's your reading, Pisces. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now because I feel like I want to know what these plans of this King of Swords, how are you getting organized here whilst you still got one ear connected to the higher mystical realms. And, it's this combination of the two sides of the brain they're showing me. So the logical brain, the intuitive brain, and you're kind of working with both of them to move forward. So what is that going to look like? Kind of fascinating. So we're going to explore that in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually ping the link to the comments as well. Check out all my other offerings, the readings and healings, and follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. Subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate that. And all of that helps with the growth of the channel. And take care, Pisces.